AITA for clearing out my 16-years-old daughter's savings after she maliciously destroyed my sister's custom wedding dress? My ex-wife and I had our daughter, Claire, when we were quite young. I'm currently 32, she's 31, and Claire is 16. Despite the divorce, we are amicable co-parents and share one strict, non-negotiable rule: if our daughter breaks or destroys something, she pays for it out of her own pocket. My younger sister, 27, got engaged to her girlfriend last year. Before our grandmother passed away recently, she decided to give my sister an incredible gift. Knowing what my sister's dream dress looked like but that she couldn't afford it, Grandma spent nearly 500 hours hand-sewing it in secret. The materials alone cost around $12,000, but the sentimental value was priceless. Tragically, Grandma passed away shortly before the wedding, making the dress my sister's ultimate connection to her on the big day. 3 days ago, Claire and I went to visit my sister. Claire is a big girl, whereas my sister has Crohn's disease and is very petite. When Claire saw the wedding dress, she desperately wanted to try it on. My sister politely but firmly said no. It was visually obvious that Claire wouldn't fit into it. Our daughter pouted, but the issue seemed dropped. Later, my sister and I left for a bit to pick up a food order. Claire chose to stay behind, claiming she wanted to play with my sister's dog. When we got back, we walked into a nightmare. The dress was completely destroyed. Claire had tried to force it on anyway, bursting the seams and getting stuck. Instead of waiting for us to return and help her, she panicked and hacked the priceless gown to pieces to rip herself out of it. My aunt, who is a professional seamstress, later confirmed it was unsalvageable. The punishment was immediate. Claire had accumulated about $15,000 in savings from working various jobs and winning writing competitions. Since I still have parental control over her account, I took her to the bank and forced a transfer of her funds. $12,000 went to my aunt to cover the materials for a new dress, and the remaining $3,000 went to my sister as an emotional distress tax. Claire was sobbing hysterically, claiming I was ruining her future and taking away her college fund money. My ex and I pay for actual tuition. My ex initially thought I had gone too far over a free dress, but then the dark truth came out. When my ex grilled Claire about what happened, our daughter confessed she destroyed the dress on purpose. She admitted she felt bitter that Grandma wasn't alive to make her a wedding dress in the future, and out of pure jealousy, she decided that if she couldn't have a dress from Grandma, nobody would. Once my ex heard this, she completely backed me up. Due to the extreme stress, my sister suffered a severe Crohn's flare-up, ended up hospitalized, and caught C-19 due to her compromised immune system. We almost lost her. Adhesive bandage update. Time has passed, and thankfully, my sister recovered and married her wonderful wife. My aunt managed to sew a near-perfect replica of the dress, and Grandpa used scraps of the original fabric to make bridal hair accessories, so a piece of Grandma was still at the altar. My sister is an absolute saint. She refused to take the extra $3,000 for medical bills, and despite her wife being furious, she still insisted on inviting Claire to the wedding, though not as a bridesmaid. Claire has been in intensive therapy. It turns out that during the lockdowns, she accumulated a massive amount of suppressed aggression that used to naturally vent through school sports, and it manifested in this toxic way. Seeing how hard she has worked on herself, mended her relationship with my sister, and worked at my aunt's shop, I ended up returning the $3,000 to her upon high school graduation. She started college this fall on several scholarships and is continuing her therapy. Things are still a bit strained, but we are slowly healing as a family.